Hey, you guys, come on in. Happy Saturday. Hang on, baby. Olivia's already here waiting. Our first Q&A, as I'm waiting for you guys to come in and log on and say hi. And we are live here on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. So, I'm kind of excited. Doing things a little bit differently. I am going to answer your questions like I've done before in the videos, but I want to kind of interact with you guys. So, what's going to happen is if you have a question, drop them in the chats, and then I'm going to actually get you on the phone, and we'll have a discussion and answer your question over the phone. So we'll try to answer as many questions we can in about 45 minutes or an hour or so, something like that. Okay. Again, I'm waiting for more of you guys to log on, and we have more followers on TikTok than we have on Facebook right now. Yeah, cookie time. I know, right? And I know it's Saturday evening and it's 6 o'clock, and most people are probably getting ready to go out and do whatever. I'm a homebody. I just stay home. All right. I know you want your cookie. Yeah, you're waiting. We're waiting for some more people to log on. All right, guys. So I am, like I said, I am going to answer your questions. Tonight's not about readings. However, you just never know with spirit. If I am on the phone with you and I do feel something, I definitely will let you know that. I can't guarantee that for you. That's not what tonight's about, but we just never know with spirit. All right. So who wants to see Olivia? You guys want to see Livy? All right. All right. Come on, baby. There we go. Say hi to everybody. No stealing. This way. There we go. Oh, I know. Good. All right. I love you. Don't chew on your leg, please. Now go get your bone. I still got to keep an eye on her because she still wants to lick her leg. So, all right, guys. So here we go. You guys have questions? Oh, you guys love her. Oh, I love her too. She's really a good dog. Loyal doggy. Okay. Treat time, Olivia. Yep, treat time. All right, guys. So more of you are logging on. Again, tonight's about answering your questions. You have a question, drop them in the chats. I'm gonna pull it up here on the screen, and then just know that if you have a question, I'm gonna get you on the phone. So as long as you're okay to get on the phone and go live and ask your question live too as well, um, start dropping your questions in the chats, and I will just randomly pick somebody and we'll get you on the phone. Nope. Libby, hang on, guys. Sorry. Nope, you can't lick that. No licking. Yeah, I had to put the donut on her. What kind of questions? Anything about the spirit realm? Anything? I'm not doing readings. So if you're asking me, okay, can you connect with my mom and my dad, my brother, my sister? Like it's not those kind of questions. It's questions that you have, or questions about the afterlife, or about a passing, but not a connection. I can't guarantee a connection. I can't. That's not what tonight's about. So start dropping them in the chats, guys. And then we'll get you live on the phone. Don't be shy. I won't bite you, I promise. Now, no, if you ask a question, I pull you up. I'm gonna ask, to get you on the phone. Somebody said, I have a question. What's in your ear? It's an earpiece because we have a roadcaster. So for me to be able to hear you on the phone, because the phone goes through the computer, that's what that earpiece is for. It's for the roadcaster. Okay, here's a great question. Um, so Tara, drop your number in the chats, and I'm gonna give you a call real quick. Kara. There we go. Uh-oh. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Hang on, guys. My bad. Hang on, Kara. I'm calling you back. There we go.
Hello?
Kara.
Yes,
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Good, good, good. So, fantastic question. Your question is it true that someone won't come through if they just recently passed? Yeah,
Yeah.
fabulous question. This is from my experience. I give this example so I went to a group reading, and in that group reading, a motherly energy was coming through. And I said, I feel like this is a recent passing. And she's like, yeah, she just passed this morning. And
Oh,
right.
wow.
So, and this group reading was already scheduled like a couple months out prior. So it was
Right.
totally unexpected. Again, and it's happened in other ways too. So if you go to another medium, or if you go to somebody else and they tell you, well, it's too soon, they can't connect, or your loved ones, they're stuck, they're not in a good place, or they haven't learned their lesson, that's all BS. Um, because your
I
loved
thought
ones can
so.
come through right away.
A friend of mine had a reading recently with someone else, and that's what they told her is that it was too soon. And I thought that was BS as well.
It absolutely
Okay.
is, and that's again, that's from my experience, and I'm not dismissing
Yeah.
another medium's experience. If that's how they work, then that's fine. This is how I
Right.
work, and this is my own experience. And like I said, I don't like dial them up. They just come through, and
Right.
they just come
Right.
through. And so it happened. I mean, she just packed hours, and she's already coming through. And
That is
another
amazing.
experience I
Yeah.
had was, it was a private session, and again, it was already scheduled out like a month or 2 in advance, and she still came to the reading, the private session, and it was her father. She was having, the service, memorial service that day. So her father had just passed like 2 or
Oh.
3 days. Again, these are my experiences, and I've had more
Yeah.
like that. So, and I want
Yeah.
you to know, like, your loved ones are good, so it's important who you go to. Do your research, and
Yes. Yeah.
word of mouth is the best, truly.
Right. Yeah, I've been stalking you for a while.
And you know what? It's not saying like my way is the only way, or I'm right and you're wrong. It's not about any of that. I'm
Mhm.
I'm speaking s- truly from my own experience. So again, my experience is, do they come through right away? You bet.
Okay.
So
Very cool.
fabulous question,
Very cool. I'm
Tara.
gonna I'm gonna let my friend know. Thank you so much.
You're welcome to. All right, you're welcome, Tara. You have a
All
good
right.
night.
You too.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye bye. All right, fabulous question. See how easy that is, guys. All right, what? Okay, another question. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. So let's see here. Here's another great Melissa. Melissa, can you drop your number in the chats, please? So her question is, can loved ones that pass watch over all of us at one time, even though we are not in the same place? Fabulous question. So Melissa, Livy's mad at me. She's got her donut on. She's totally not talking to me. Such a personality. Let's see.
Hello.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Okay. So great question. Your question was, can loved ones that pass watch over us all at one time, even though we're not in the same place? Yes.
Right.
Yes. So they could be in multiple places at once. And you're like, well, how is that even possible? Right. Because spirit's energy and they're multidimensional. So they could be with you and your other loved ones, and they could be across the country. It's all at the same time. And it's really getting into like quantum physics and all of that. And I don't like have the in-depth like how it
Mhm.
works. But I know they could be at multiple places at once.
Oh, wonderful. Because I always feel guilty if I feel like my loved one is watching over me or not, like my sister or my mother, and I don't want it to like ever take away from that. But it's nice to know that if they're watching over me, they're also watching over them.
Yes, and they even know your thoughts. So even if you're thinking about someone or something, they know that because thought is energy. It's consciousness.
Oh, awesome. That's good to know. It makes me feel better.
Yeah. So you have to feel guilty. You don't have to be like, oh gosh, or they no. It's amazing and it's a beautiful. And it's I can't put words to it. I can't explain it. Um, but I know they could be at multiple places at once. And I'm gonna give another example of how powerful we are. I was doing a session, doing a reading, and her son was coming through, and her son was actually in a coma.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I can't explain all that. Okay, so this is totally random and quirky, but is there a pig connection for you?
A pig?
A pig.
I don't think so.
You sure? Is it right in front of you?
Well, my son really did just snort, so that's a little weird. He was playing with my daughter and he was just snorting.
Oh my gosh. So
Weird.
so as I'm talking to you, I do feel a motherly energy. So when I say mom, it could be a mom, grandma, or aunt, but I just feel that motherly energy, and she's showing me a pig. So, but he actually
Oh,
just
they've been playing. My kids have been playing, as you can hear them. They've been joking around all day.
okay. Well, again, you're asking this question, and it's just they're coming through and they're validating that. They're backing that up.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good to know because I always feel my grandmother with me, and I'll never want to take that from my mother either because they were really close. So
Absolutely
it's good to
not.
know
You're
that.
not gonna you're not gonna take. We try to humanize spirit, and like because we could only be like at one place at one time, right? And
Yeah.
and they're not. They're spirit. Their soul, so they
Oh,
could be in multiple places at once.
it's crazy
I
to
know.
think, but it's reassuring us all at the same time.
Fabulous. Well, thank you. Great question.
Thank you. Have a wonderful night.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Oh boy. Okay, here's another great question. So Kathleen, drop your digits in the chats, please. Put the dashes in. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Kathleen?
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me, Kathleen?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? All right, let's try again.
Hello?
Kathleen,
Can you hear me?
can you hear me? I can hear
I can hardly hear you.
Uh,
Hello?
you can't hear me?
Okay, now I can. I just put the phone by my ear.
Well, that would help.
I know. I thought it was going to be on speaker. I apologize. We're in Michigan babysitting our grandson. So my husband had to come and grab the baby.
Got you.
And I'm like, oh my God, she said my name.
I was like, it would help. Yeah. So great question. If you want a certain loved one to come through and they don't, does it mean that they don't want to connect or they are not ready to connect? And I always say this, either this is in even a private, a mini group, or even a large event, you have a list of people you want to hear from. And I want you to know, and
Okay.
all of you guys to know, all your loved ones are with you and around you. It's just coming to my awareness. And when I say I'm not able to just dial them up, I'm not able to dial them up. And it doesn't mean that they don't love
Right.
you. And it doesn't mean that they're not okay. And it doesn't mean that they don't care, because they are good. They are well. They are okay. They have an agenda, right?
Okay.
So whatever that is, maybe it's the timing, or somebody else needs to come through, or somebody else needs to hear something else, but it's not out of they're not okay, or they're stuck, or they're off not well.
Okay.
It's none of those things. It's just coming to my awareness.
Okay. Our 27-year-old son passed away in July. And I've been on your lives every week because he believes the way I do, signs, and he's been giving me signs, and he believes. So I thought maybe he would really come. He hasn't yet.
Okay, I caught. I didn't catch the very very last part. You said he hasn't done what yet?
I was hoping he would come through on one of your lives, but he hasn't yet.
And again, just be open. And my lives are spirit led, and it's not because they don't love you. It's, again, they have an agenda. But I want you to know that your son is good, well, and safe. You're not. You missed him.
Okay.
You miss him here physically.
Yes, yes. And that's what I'm struggling with. Like, my health just went down. I can't get my pressure under control. And my doctor said that I'm going through physical stress right now. So it's taking a toll on my body.
Right.
So we've been trying to, regulate it. And I think if I just knew he was okay, I think I could, help my health get better,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Right. And, I'm going to go back to your statement that you had said earlier. You said that your son believed like you believe.
Yes,
Like you believe that there's an afterlife. You believe that there's love. You believe.
I do.
Okay.
I do. And
We
I
all.
know he did too.
Absolutely. We all go to the same place we came from, and that's a place of love. And it doesn't matter who you are or what you did here on the earth plane. And when I say like the spirit side, it sounds like it's far away. It's not. They're very much here present with us, vibrating at a high rate, which is pure love.
Okay.
And
Okay.
talk to him. He hears you, and ask him.
Oh, I always do.
Okay.
Always do. We even set a table for him at
Oh,
Thanksgiving with the special memorial sign and a candle. And my husband and I talk to him all the time.
right. And
As if he's present, not as past.
because he's very
We
much
say, oh, Joey likes this, or Joey would like, Joey always likes this,
right.
It's never Joey liked. We keep it as he's still here with us and he's present.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. Keep doing that. Now, is there a connection to a signed baseball?
Assigned baseball.
Yeah, a baseball.
My husband uh and my daughter and Joey have been collecting sports memorabilia since the 80s.
Yes. So you're asking, I'm on the phone with you. You're asking, he is here. He is connecting with me. And this is what he's saying.
Joey's connecting with her, Joe.
Oh,
He's not on, I can't put you on speaker. He's talking about a signed baseball. Which one do you think that one is?
all of them.
Oh, God.
All of
Yeah,
them.
my husband, they were doing this since the 1980s. And he was doing it with my husband a lot before he passed. And that was their thing, just collecting all sports memorabilia.
Yeah.
And it all had to be autographed and authenticated.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my God, he finally came through.
yeah.
Wow.
And of course I could sit with you probably all night and have a conversation. But just know this is his way of validating your question, and you're wanting you're wanting something, and this is what he's coming through with. And it's obviously it's a big deal with you and the family, but know that he is certainly with you right in this moment and hearing our conversation.
Okay. Thank you, Teresa. You don't know what this means.
You're so welcome.
You really don't.
You're welcome, Kathleen.
Thank you so much.
And keep coming back, Kathleen. You just never know. Okay.
Oh, I do my husband and I do every single Wednesday, no matter where we're at. We come back. We watch your lives every single Wednesday.
Well, and I appreciate you, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You read for my son-in-law after his father passed. This was a year or two ago. And that's how I connected with you, because he said that you would not have known the things that him and his father knew, because he was really skeptical going in. And he said once you told him that, he was just he knew you were the real thing.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. And again, I always say that it's truly an honor. It's truly an honor to be able to sit with you and your loved ones. So I thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll probably be doing a private reading soon, and I'll get that going. I'll connect with you that way.
Absolutely. Those are the best. Private readings are good.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
Kathleen,
you, Teresa. I appreciate it. You made me feel really good.
You're welcome. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you. God bless you too.
All right, honey.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Oh my goodness.
Shit. He finally came through.
Sorry. Guys, let's send her lots of love, please. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. I know this is the Q&A, but when I get you on the phone, if Spirit calls, there's a message. I'm definitely going to be able. I'm definitely going to pass along a message. Okay, but I'm not here to okay, we're doing readings. I just don't know. And if I do get you on the phone and somebody doesn't come through again, guys, it's not because they're not good. They are, and they love you. I just can't. Okay. All right. A couple more questions, guys. Let's see. Okay. Oh, here's a great question. All right, let's get Joanne on the phone. Joanne, can you drop your number in the chat, please? And if you guys can, please share the page. I'd really appreciate it. Olivia snoring. So Joanne Springs, can you drop your number in the chat, please? There we go. She's like, yeah, give me a second.
Hello.
Joanne?
Hello. Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
Hi, I'm great.
Oh, great. Great question you asked. Why you? Why not me or others? Why can't I get
Right.
spirits come to me? I've tried meditating. Why are some are blessed with the gift? So
Yes.
here's my here's what I would like to say that why me? I am no better and no different than you or anybody else in this world. And um
Right. And I didn't mean to, I didn't
no
mean
no
it
no no
that
no
way.
no I
But
know but I just wanted to put it out there because I try to I want to keep myself in check and I want to keep myself humble.
yeah. Yeah.
And um I call it an ability. Some people call it a gift. I call it an ability. It's just like somebody that could sing really well or dance really well, which none of those I could do.
Right. Ditto.
um, so and I also say, Joanne, like you don't need me to connect with your loved ones. You guys all have the ability to connect. So my question to you, Joanne, so you said you've tried meditating and you're what are you not sensing? What are you not feeling? Or
Well, I, I, I'm not getting what you're getting. I would love to have, I mean, I've had instances where like I think we all do, where we feel our loved ones around us, or we know, that they've been around. But I'm talking about actual, like, you can sit there and talk to a person and have someone come through to you, like
right.
on demand kind of thing.
On demand. Well, not really,
Like
because I can't
dialed up.
not really, because I can't dial them up.
Right.
So,
But they know to come to you. You know what I mean?
well, okay, so it did kind of happen. Some people have like a natural born ability. Some people are really great basketball players, football players.
Right.
It's just a
Right.
natural ability. And this is my understanding, and this is how I feel is like this is why one of the reasons why I'm here is to do this work. To bring the light and to show you how powerful you are, that you don't need me to connect. You can connect. Now, I know you said you've tried meditating. What does that look like for you? Are you meditating consistently or is it like sporadically?
No, it's sporadically.
So here's where we go.
Yeah.
This is where we okay, you're like, I want to connect with my loved ones. I want to be able to feel and sense them. And it's doing it consistently. And sometimes we're on spirit time. Sometimes us as human, we like, okay, we want to sign and give it to us right now.
Right.
and
Right.
even for me, Joanne, like if I'm in a meditation and I ask a specific question for my higher self, or if I have, I need direction or guidance, I typically don't get it right then and there. It'll be sometime later. Because the
It'll
question
pop into you.
because the question and the answer is not in the same vibration. It's not on the same frequency. So in other words, it's not on the same TV station. Because when
Right.
you're in a place of
Makes
asking,
sense.
it's a different vibration than when you're receiving. So when you get in more into the receptive mode, when you get in more into that vibration, you're like, oh, you ever have those moments you're like, I just knew I needed to do this. I knew I needed to turn this way. I just
Yes.
knew
And I was just thinking that. Yes. I
yes,
was
that's
just
like
thinking exactly that.
that's in the flow. So don't think that like I'm better and I could call them up on demand. Even myself, I get in my own way. I'm like, okay, dad or mom, is that my thought or is that your thought? Right?
Right.
Because
Right.
I only have me with me. So when I'm with you, it's a whole lot easier when I'm connecting because I'm taking um my own personal stuff out of that, all my own ego out of that. So when I'm sitting for you, I'm basically removing myself, and your loved ones have full capacity to blend with my soul
Right.
to come through. So
That's so cool.
that's kind of how that works. But you can connect. But let's get consistent with that meditation, though.
I think I'm going to. Yes.
and
If it's worth a shot.
and it's setting the
I just think
intention.
it's an awesome gift. It's almost scary. Sometimes I think, well, what if that did, because I have a friend that is very intuitive, have people come through to her and give her messages to give to other people. And I think, what a cool thing. But then sometimes I think, I'm not sure if I would want that all the time, but
Right.
I do. I
It
know that I do
it is
in some aspects.
it's a blessing. And I just like, with me, I could just, tune them out. Like, no.
Yeah.
I'm ignoring you.
Right.
um,
Yeah, you would have to sometimes. Okay, well, good answer. I was just, it's like I guess just kept thinking, why are some people chosen to have this gift, and is it something you can build up? And they say
Mhm.
meditation, and it's like I guess I need to try that harder.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily try harder. I think it's setting the intention and just being more just consistent with it. Be gentle with yourself, but it's really about consistency
Yeah,
and setting the
yeah.
intention. And the more it's like building a muscle, Joanne. So the more you do it, the more you're like, oh, okay, I'm not now I'm able to receive. Now I'm able you're always receiving. It's whether you're picking up on that energy and recognizing
Do,
that.
do you have special like I have a friend that when she's in water, like showering, soaking in a tub or a sauna, her vibration, she has people come to her a lot more in that instance, which it sounds weird, but is there like it's like a grounding thing I don't know.
Absolutely. I get a lot of my information in the shower, believe it or not.
Really?
I do.
Maybe it's relaxation type of thing or something too. I don't know.
Well, it's
Huh.
for one, you're kind of well, it is a relaxation thing. And two, to me, it's about energy. It's clearing off like energy from the day. That's why I like at least take two
Oh,
showers a day. So it's an
right.
energy thing for me. But I do get a lot of information in the shower.
In the shower. Very cool. Okay, good. I appreciate it.
So meditate in a hot
Good
bath.
information. Yeah,
But no,
I do
seriously,
that.
yeah, but seriously, it's like building a muscle. So for you to be able to recognize, okay, is this my thought? Is this their thought? And the sensations and feeling it in your body and like because you could be able to like see with the inner eye, inner hearing, and a knowing and a feeling. And some people may are more visual or inner hearing or more of a like empathic, like they could really feel, but you're not gonna know that until you get consistent with your meditation, because it's like, again, it's like working out, building a muscle, and then you can start recognizing like, "Oh, I can really feel my loved ones."
I do, and that's why I think it bothers me so much is I do feel very em I can't even say it.
Empathic?
Yes, empathic. I feel like when someone, especially my grown children or people I know will come into a room, I can almost read their mind. I almost know that there's something going on, or they don't even have to be in the same household. I can I can text my son knowing something's up. And I haven't talked to him in a week, but then something will be up. It's just something like that where I can feel, so that's why I want more of it. I think I want more.
And then that's amazing. If you're able to do that, like I said, be consistent with the meditation and be easy setting the intention, but that is a gift. Um, it is an ability. But and with that being said though, and this is why I'm alone a lot because I pick up on energy and I'm out and about and sometimes I'm like it gets I don't say it gets heavy and sometimes I don't even recognize it or know it. I'm like I need to go home. Just need to go home and decompress. It's because
Right,
we're
right.
constantly picking up on energy and
Absorbing it.
Exactly, like a sponge. And even when you're
Yeah.
like protect yourself, like even like, whether it's like white light around yourself or, grounding yourself, you're still picking up on energy. You're still picking up on people's thoughts.
Yes.
And even if you consciously don't know it and you just walk away, you're like, wow, I feel off.
Right. I get that. I do
Yeah.
feel that too. I do. I get that. And so that's very
Yep.
okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good to know.
All right, Joanne. Thank you. Great question.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you
You take
for your
care.
answer. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye. All right, guys. Let's do one more question. Um, oh boy. I'm gonna do one more Facebook question, and then I'm gonna pop somebody on TikTok too. Oh, hang on, guys. Okay. Okay, let's see. You guys have some great questions. All right, here's a great question. Nancy, drop your number in the chats, please, with the dashes. Connie, is Santa with me always? Are we being facetious? Nancy. There we go.
Hello.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Teresa.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good question. Does spirit send signs if asked, or is it a coincidence when we see things when we ask? So it's kind of like me. I always say sometimes when myself included, when I ask for a sign for my loved ones, then I'll get a sign, and I'm like, okay, I need a sign or sign because I'm not sure if that was the sign, right?
Exactly.
So guys, you aren't the only one. I'm human too. So we asked for a sign, and what you asked for, you're seeing, correct?
Yes, but it's sporadic and
Mm.
really random. Like I will ask for a sign from a loved one that had passed, and I would find dimes, and I still find them every once in a while. But dimes are so small, so I think, did it just fall out of my pocket, or is it a true sign?
It's a true sign. It is a true sign. And again, sometimes it's not on demand, and sometimes it could happen right away. Um, it depends on your loved one and how they want to come through and communicate. And but we all get the signs. We all do. Somebody's not greater than another. It's whether we're paying attention and recognizing those signs. Um,
Understood.
so I'm gonna give you my own experience. Before my mom passed, I said, "Mom, show me owls," and she's like, "Yeah, whatever." Because I mean, she knew what I did, but I don't know if she really like understood what I did.
Sure.
um, and then right before she was making her transition, I whispered in her ear. She was, incoherent at this point, and I said, "Mom," I said, "Dad's gonna brief you real quickly, and then show me abundance of owls." And she has always, from that moment to now, even she shows me owls in a multitude of different ways. So um again, it's talking to them, ask for them, and trusting like, oh my gosh, that's a sign. There's no
So
coincidences.
he
So to me, there is no accidents, there's no coincidences. Like everything is divine timing. And do you see things like on license plates?
Yes.
Okay, I just got that image. Like you see things on license plates.
Oh my gosh. So I had a friend of mine that a dear, dear soul that passed away. And I was driving down the road and I stopped at a stop sign light, and in front of me it said rest in peace with his initials.
Ah,
And I couldn't believe it. So of course I snapped a picture of it and showed it to my girlfriends.
for sure, right? I love
So
it.
that's what you're seeing. Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm seeing. So it's validating that I am getting that we're in the same vibration, and um what we're talking about is accurate because I'm being shown that license plate as well as your loved one coming through.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely fabulous. Oh, that makes me feel so good. Thank you, Teresa.
You're welcome, Nancy. Beautiful question. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a wonderful evening.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. I'm gonna go. oh, I'm gonna answer. So Laura, We're on TikTok, so hang on, guys. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave. Laura, is it Laura? I think it's 641. Um, can you come live with me, please, or go on the guests so I could get you on? So it's Laura on TikTok. It's Laura. I think it's Gallo 641. And you guys should be able to hear on TikTok. That's what I'm gonna try to do. So Laura, is it Gallo 641? Where are you? And I don't know how to request on TikTok, so my apologies. So Laura, are you still on? All right. While I'm Oh, here we go. We got her. She's coming on,
How are
guys.
you?
Laura?
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, good. So you had a fabulous question about animals.
Yes.
So I don't have your question in front of me exactly
Okay.
word for word, but what was your question?
So my question is, do animals sense if a spirit is in a room or around you or them?
Yes, they do. And I'm sharing from my own personal experience. When all of this came full circle after my dad had passed, he actually came to me through my dog Bella.
Mhm.
He actually got my dog's attention, Bella, and that's how I knew that he was coming around. And actually, it scared me, because she
Well,
would start kind of like growling and looking up and looking around, and then at the same moment, I would start hearing a tick 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 noise, and then I started recognizing, oh, like that's my dad, like it's a voice, like, and that's how it all kind of started transpiring. But it was through my dog.
yeah, because I have a Great Dane
Uh huh.
and he'll just be laying on the floor and then all of a sudden he'll just get up and look in my dining room and stare right at the chair my mother used to sit in. And
Oh,
my mother didn't live with me. She just came here for holidays, but she always had a certain chair that she sat in.
oh, wow! You just gave me the chills. So I know we're in alignment. So yes, and they could definitely sense and feel like Olivia, my Olivia. She's so oblivious because she all the time we're doing this work, so she's like whatever.
Mhm.
But my Brandy, my other dog Brandy, she would same thing. She'd stare down the hallway, and I'm like, stop it, don't. What do you see?
Yeah, and it's he'll just be asleep and just knocked out and just I don't know what happens. Something he just gets up and he turns around and he just stares right into my dining room where she sat.
Wow. And I do feel like your dogs, your pets can even see spirit.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, obviously, if he's looking in the exact direction where
Yeah,
she used to sit, then obviously,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, is there a Jack or Jackie connection?
Jack or Jackie?
Like the name Jack, Jackie?
Mm,
Because as you're talking, I keep hearing like the name Jack, Jackie.
Jack or Jackie?
So when I get names or dates, they could be acknowledging somebody still here living, themselves or whom that they're with. But there's a Jack, Jackie connection.
Jack or Jackie?
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, I've a friend John.
Nope. I would get John. This is like Jack or Jackie. May or the 5th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing important.
The 5th is my son's birthday.
Your son's okay. Just remember Jack or Jackie. And I know your mom's passed because you said that.
Hmm.
But as we're talking, I'm getting like Jack, Jackie, and then May or the 5th, and that's your son's.
Yeah. Actually, my son's fiance has a friend, Jackie,
Okay.
female. You think of Jack, or I'm thinking Matt,
Jackie.
but
Like it would be like
yeah,
Jackie.
yeah, she has a friend, Jackie.
Okay. And that's what I'm picking up as you're talking. And it's so
Mhm.
interesting of how like how that comes through. And again, it could be her way of coming through and you passing along a message. Does that make sense? Now, that Jackie connection, there's a father energy that's passed.
That I wouldn't know. I can ask them though.
Find out. So when I say father, it could be father, grandfather, uncle, but I feel like there's a father energy because as he's coming to my awareness, I feel like heart, lungs, or chest or difficulty breathing. But just remember I'm saying that, okay? He also saying happy birthday. So there's a birthday girl coming up around her or with her in immediate circle.
Okay.
You might have to write it down.
Yeah.
So when you're part of that process, like you passing along a message, that just makes you just an angel because it's an important part of the process.
No, if I can help her, if that's what it is, then I'll be the medium
You,
person. I'll be
you,
very happy with that.
absolutely, you betcha, you bet.
I actually did that. I went years ago, and I had a reading done and actually brought my son's friend who had passed coming home from college came through and gave a message to his mother at at the reading that I had. And I was like, that was, no matter, I don't care what happened that came through for me. That was the best thing that could have came through.
Absolutely, and you know what? Again, it makes you such an important part of that process, and it's a beautiful feeling, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. The best thing was telling her
Yeah,
his message.
absolutely, it's beautiful. Pass that along to Jackie, and I do feel that father energy that's coming through. So again, when I say father, it could be father, grandfather, uncle, but it's a fatherly
Mhm.
energy, and I do feel heart, lungs, or chest.
Okay, I definitely will. I'm going to call her right when I hang up with you.
Okay, all right, all right,
All
Laura.
right.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
your
so much.
question.
Take care.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, beautiful, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys. Like I said, we're going to be doing this more. So it's gonna be random. We're gonna go answer questions, and I can't help it. If I get you on the phone, well, we might do a reading. I don't know. I can't guarantee you. I'm not gonna be promising that though. But we're gonna do this more often. So again, it's gonna be random. So be ready. I know it's Saturday. I know it's kind of early, and folks are going out and doing their thing tonight, but I'll let you guys go. I appreciate you guys being on, and I appreciate you guys holding the energy. And I will remember, guys, I go live every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern on all the platforms. All my social media readings are free. I will never reach out. I'll never direct message or solicit for readings. So, guys, be aware of that. I'll for sure see you guys next Wednesday. So, much love, guys. Again, I appreciate you. Thank you.